For years, there was one name that struck fear into the hearts of defenders across the rugby league world: Jason Taumalolo. Bigger, stronger, faster, and more relentless than almost anyone else on the field, Taumalolo wasn't just a player. He was a force of nature. When he ran the ball, tackles broke. When he charged forward, defensive lines collapsed. And for a long time, it seemed like no one could stop him. But every great story has a turning point. This is the story of Jason Taumalolo, the rise, the dominance, and the moment when everything began to change. Jason Taumalolo's journey began far from the bright lights of packed stadiums. Born in New Zealand and raised with strong Pacific Island roots, Taumalolo grew up surrounded by hard work, discipline, and respect. From a young age, it was clear he was different. Bigger than kids his age, naturally powerful and surprisingly agile, he stood out immediately. When he entered professional rugby league, it didn't take long for the world to notice. At his peak, Taumalolo redefined what a forward could be. He didn't just make meters, he destroyed defensive structures. Opponents would throw 2, sometimes 3 defenders at him, and still he pushed forward. His leg drive was relentless, his balance was unreal, and his hunger for contact made him almost unstoppable. Week after week, highlight reels showed the same thing, defenders bouncing off him like they were nothing. There was a time when Jason Taumalolo was widely considered the best forward in the game, and some even argued he was the best player overall, regardless of position. His performances reached historic levels: record-breaking running meters, non-stop effort, leadership through action. In that era, teams didn't ask how to stop Taumalolo, they asked how much damage they could limit. Fans watched in awe, commentators ran out of words, and opposition coaches lost sleep trying to come up with answers. But dominance comes with a cost. As Taumalolo became the cornerstone of his team, expectations grew heavier. Every carry had to be explosive. Every game required superhuman effort. He was expected to lead from the front, absorb pressure, and still deliver miracle performances. That kind of responsibility wears a player down physically and mentally. Opposition teams adapted. Instead of trying to stop him alone, they targeted him collectively. Slower ruck speeds, wrestling tactics, strategic fatigue. Every run became a battle, not just against defenders, but against the game itself. And slowly, cracks began to appear. Then came the injuries. Not one dramatic moment, but a series of setbacks. Small injuries became bigger problems. Recovery took longer. Explosiveness dropped just enough for defenders to notice. This was the moment when something changed. Jason Taumalolo was still powerful, still dangerous, still respected, but now he was human. Defenders no longer bounced off him as easily. Coaches believed there was finally a way to contain him. And for the first time in years, questions started to surface. Was Taumalolo past his peak? Had the game caught up to him? Could anyone truly dominate forever? What many people don't see is the mental struggle behind the scenes. For a player who built his identity on dominance, adjusting to physical limitations is one of the hardest challenges in sport. Taumalolo wasn't just fighting opponents anymore, he was fighting expectations, criticism, and his own standards. Every quieter game felt louder. Every missed opportunity was magnified. But greatness isn't only measured by peak performance, it's measured by resilience. Instead of disappearing, Jason Taumalolo adapted. He focused more on smart carries, defensive leadership, and team impact. He didn't need to break 3 tackles every run anymore. Sometimes winning the ruck or setting the platform was enough. His presence alone still demanded respect. And while the explosive, unstoppable Taumalolo of the past may not appear every week, the experience, toughness, and leadership remain invaluable. So, why could no one stop Jason Taumalolo? Because for years, he represented the peak of physical rugby league excellence. A rare blend of power, endurance, and heart. Players like him don't come around often. And what finally stopped him? Not a single tackle, not a single opponent, but time, injuries, and the brutal demands of elite sport. Yet, even now, his story isn't one of failure. It's a reminder that dominance is temporary, but legacy lasts forever. Jason Taumalolo didn't just play the game, he changed how it was played, and that is why his name will always be remembered. There was one moment that fans still talk about, a game where Jason Taumalolo carried the ball again and again, absorbing punishment that would have broken most players. Even when the scoreboard didn't favor his team, his effort never dropped. That night reminded everyone why his name once dominated every conversation. Because even when slowed, Taumalolo never stopped competing. What separated him from others wasn't just power, it was pride. Pride in his jersey, pride in his teammates, pride in never backing down. While others avoided contact late in games, Taumalolo ran straight into it. That mindset earned him respect that statistics could never measure. Ask defenders who face him as peak, and they'll all tell you the same thing. Tackling Jason Taumalolo hurt. Not just physically, but mentally. Every collision felt like a warning. Every carry drained energy from the entire defensive line. Even as his role evolved, opponents never